Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happy watching. This is Risco in Tokyo coming at you with some, you got the L in less than Jake? Holly, quick on the draw. A ghost tearing around the bend, passing competitors with a swiftness and agility never seen before in the high-octane sport of garden snail racing. Woo, baby. You're gonna get the gold. I mean, you already got the gold in my heart, but you'll get the gold in the garden snail racing too, and I think that's that's a thing to aspire to. That's something we want to give to the kids watching, that they might be like, oh, and I also someday could be as cool as Holly and become a garden snail champion. Now, are you riding on the garden snail for this bit, or are you uh are you the garden snail is like a polymorphic kind of thing, or are you just very tiny? I feel like there's a lot of tininess is the thing. I mean, well, I mean that, but both would be tiny. If you were yeah, okay, so riding the snail. So you got like, do you have a jockey's hat? Do you have like a little crop? I think that would be fabulous. Uh, I hope we didn't lose any progress from last time. I don't think we should have done, because there was an auto save with the checkpoint, but um, this could be exciting, and that would make me sad. Because I don't want to do the entirety of Chapter 3 um, from the scratch. Would like to do Chapter 3 from the middle, which is where we are. We got like, I don't know, we were pretty deep into it, but it just didn't seem like it was wrapping up, which is a shame. Full Outfit made of gum wrappers, hankies, and pistachio shells. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. It works. It's very LBP. And we know how I feel about LBP, which is that it is fabulous. Now, I think we go up. I don't know if you saw, but I have got like a couple of new drawing board videos for the LBP Etude, and it's a lot. I got the cutscene working in actual play, and like all strung together. I'm a little bit proud of myself, honestly. Oh shit, hunting rifle? Fuck yeah. Give me that. We got spooky sound effects. Haven't been online much. You know what? That's... Oh shit! Buddy! Buddy! Holy crap! Wow, they were just there. They were just, like, right there, and I wasn't paying attention. Been real tired the last few days. If that is not a fucking mood, I don't know what is. Myself, I played hooky from work today. I did not go to work like a bad girl, because I was feeling some kinds of ways. None of them were particularly good. But it was the day after my day off, so like that probably looks all sketchy. It's quite possible that that looked sketchy. And I don't really care. Oh, jeez. Like, look at you. Oh, fuck. You're very there. Oh, God. You're just cutting the shit out of me. Dude, please go. Oh, jeepers. Like, somebody's just throwing stuff at me. Go away. Go away with you. I don't need you to do that anymore. Thank you. I ended up with math brain today. So I did well with teaching numbers and bad with literacy. Okay. I can dig that. Although it does sound slightly frustrating. Oh, it's Floppables! How you doing? Hopefully well. We got all these guys, they keep running after us. And I think they're very rude to be doing this, to be honest. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's Hive! Excuse me? Eromongosaurus. Oh wait, Eromonga is not Eromanga, but is actually a dinosaur museum place. I remember this. I believe, I feel like you could. I think you can include yourself in a welcome. You deserve it. I hope that both of you are doing very well tonight. By the way, I hope that all of you are doing very well. But I already gave Holly the very well. I hope that you are dealing with no bullshit that you feel like is beyond your capabilities to deal with. Everything feels fragile, and it sucks. Feeling very fragile recently. The address for the Eromanga Natural History Museum is One Dinosaur. I did not know that, but that sounds fabulous and lovely. It sounds like the realest thing in the world. I don't think you get more real than that. Miss Debbie Tinypaw's cat as cat flu. Oh no. I've run anti-inflammatories and is not a particularly major flare-up. So I'm gonna have to shoot these guys. Give me a second, Poppable. Let me kill these people. Oh shit! What? You just came from behind like an asshole. Oh Jesus, this guy like hits like a truck. Oh god, there's people behind me too. Oh, oops, ops. Okay, just taking care of the small one. She has cat flu to begin with. It's an illness that stays with the animal for life. Oh, I did not know that was a thing. That sounds incredibly fucked up. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that you should be able to get flu for your entire life. Even if you are a cat. Especially if you are a cat. Because cats are small. But I'm glad that you've got like the lockdown on how to deal with it. It's a chronic illness, but oftentimes they can live all asymptomatic. No shit. Oh, okay, so I do totally see that. Oh, jeepers. Oh, fudge. This was ill-advised. Okay, I thought that was gonna work better than it would. Oh, it did not. Please go away. Please leave me alone. I can't deal with cat flu. Symptoms flare up in times of stress, and there's been some loud noises in my street recently. Oh my god, did I run back to where I... Oh, you... Risco, you are a very silly girl. You got turned around, and you ran back in the direction you came from, and now you have to fight these jokes again. Hate that for us. At least they're all on the same side. Okay, that was much more manageable. Why are there so many of you, though? Like, I really, like, I don't get the whole Taken thing, because some of these are people because they die and disappear. Like, and then their lives are mourned by the town people. But we are killing so many. They can't all be people, right? So with flu cats, and you should probably assume all rescue cats are flu cats, to be honest, are just managed by keeping stress low. The vet said it's only an issue if it triggers other immune responses, and so far it has not. So it's managed by cleaning up any discharge, keeping them comfy. Got her an anti-inflammatory that she has with her meals. This anybody who's watching on VOD, any cat owners, please be paying attention to that, because that's very important information. I did not know that before this night. And if you are a cat owner and did not know that, you should know that, because that's important. Thank you, Floppable, for rendering this service to us and for taking care of Debbie in the best ways possible. Debbie is lucky and well blessed. Hirunda, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hirunda, I don't know if you saw, but I've got LBP drawing board stuff up on the YouTubes, and they are fabulous and fantastic. Pup had some teeth removed during his dental descaling, and I was sad about that. Because he's a little dude who can't understand, but he's having so much easier time with his appetite, and he's back to eating now. This is good news. I mean, the like traumatic pain that you don't know where it's coming from and why it's happening, that's not such good news. But getting the appetite back and being able to eat, that's pretty fabulous. I am told that food is a thing that all living things need, which is one of those points in the argument that I may in fact be a corpse. Just thinking about my corpsitude. Not big on food, me. That incidentally pointed out that Debbie was very clearly well looked after, especially after I showed him a picture of her when I first got her. Likewise, she has an appetite, she's drinking, and that's a big way for me to know it's not too major. I love that. I love everything about that sentence. That sentence makes me happy in all the ways that I need to be. Thank you. Oh my god, Alan, you're just destroying everything. I know that you're really big on getting your wife back, who you clearly care for, in the way that you weaponize her mental illness against her. Driving you to fits of rage, and also that we saw that you wanted to torture somebody, and I'm starting to think that this is not actually about your wife. I'm just thinking. You see, I'm thinking that maybe, in fact, you may have some violence issues that you need to work through. It's a guess. She's a little lethargic, so she's parked herself next to the food and water bowls throughout the day. That I imagine makes her easier to look after because you know exactly where she is at all times. At any time during this game, are we gonna be able to fight an Alan fake? Tom, you talk to me on TV, Tom. I don't know. I don't know about that. CM and TL. Tom, I miss you, Tom. What the fuck? Alan? We're assuming that you wrote this book. Is the thing? I'm very amused by the strategy of that. If won't move too much, be next to food. I mean, that's a good strategy, though. Most of the teeth the boy lost are from the front bottom of his mouth, so he's had a little time learning to keep his little bleb in his mouth. Oh my god. Oh! I'm so glad! I forgot to turn on the trigger to make the light actually go on, though. That section is, like, way darker than it's supposed to be. But it worked out. The way the eyes don't stay connected to the body was a lucky accident, and I am super sticking with it. Who is Tom? Why are we missing Tom? Wait, is Tom Zane? So I'm guessing that Ghost Wife is the one who wrote all that. Alan, can you not climb? Can you not parkour? Alan, Alan, we need to talk about your upper body strength, okay? I'm, like, underfed and I don't ever work out, but I could boost myself up that far. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Wait, did I... Is this where we came in? I'm already mixed up. Did you write this? I don't fucking know. Are you addressing me, or are you addressing Tom? Oh, there's stairs. Silly ass me. And gun. But I need to go outside because there's a thermos outside, and that's got our name is written on the thermos. So I would like that. In my pocket where I keep all my other thermoses. It's a very large pocket. Is that a thermos in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? And the answer is, of course, yes. Oh, Alice, lovely to see you tonight. How you doing? Hopefully life is treating you well. Last time you were here, you said it was going to be a day or two before the house was yours, so am I right in assuming that the house is currently yours? Oh gosh, you're starting with a so, and that's always worrisome. Unless you follow up with so buttons on your underwear. In which case, it would just sound like, oh, fudge. Come on, really? Oh my god, there's so many of you. Oh my god, there are so many of you. Why, though? Why, though? Oh my god! Fucking ninjas! Oh, fucking hell! Why do you gotta ninja up so much? I just need to I need some breathing room, okay? Look at the hop that he did. That was the cutest little hop. I can't see anybody because of the flare. That's kind of a problem. Oh, jeepers! Could you not, though? I would like you to not. Oh my god. Okay, hunting rifle time. With my, I'm gonna, like, 360 no-scope? Oh, what, excuse me? I'm sorry, who just hit me? Are we not aware that you're not allowed to hit me? I'm gonna shoot you in the junk. The guy's still in the hospital because the cancer got bad. Oh, crumbs. Hold on, I gotta pause this. But he's gonna leave the hospital after 10 days of taking special medicine. Next week, I'm finally gonna get the house. Plus, he's gonna pay my first month of rent with his own money as a sorry for the time the house got delayed. I mean, I'm glad for how it rolls for you, because like a month of rent is nothing to sneeze at, but like that dude's really going above and beyond. Like, I know our general feelings about landlords, and I share them, but this guy seems to want to try to make good. I'm kind of in the same spot, Hive. I mean, I recognize in many ways it's a good thing, but like, there's a lot of kind of not great things wrapped up in it. What with the whole, you know, the cancer and all. Where's my goddamn thermos? Look, I clearly saw a thermos back here. Thank you. This is all that's really important. Also, we got a trophy that was 6 gun scribe, so I'm assuming that means that we killed X number of things with gun. But specifically the revolver. That would make the most sense.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Is that where we came from? Is that the hotel? Or cabiny spots? The vacation area that we
I was close
saw
now.
The mammoth?
I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Look, we were not getting anywhere fast. Alan, this game is... We're not... Some might be able to do fast. I am not one of them.
Wait. Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
He's just like a 6-year-old guy that has a house and he never used, so he rents it to people. So not like a regular landlord.
Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please. Don't.
Okay, this guy's just getting tortured. But the thing has been such a thing to experience, and I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I think that's like a pretty fair takeaway. So this whole thing has just been a lot. I mean, just the whole general process of making a big move like that itself is just a lot. And now, kind of to toss on top of it all of the delays, and then to toss on top of that the fact that the delays are being caused by, you know, extreme illness, and yeah, like I can definitely understand that there would be a lot of conflicts in your feeling.
Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic.
Oh,
Have been
Nick Cave.
for a while.
It is Nick Cave. It's called
Shock
Up Jump the
of your
Devil.
wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I just bought an old school dungeon crawling RPG that has no auto map and requires you to read the manual that comes with the game, because it doesn't teach you how to play in the game itself, but it does in the manual. That's... Now, is it like old school in the sense that it's actually from that era, or is it
Whatever
retro?
Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television.
It's a
couldn't think.
throwback.
Couldn't focus.
Alright, so this is the
There
weird,
are only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
almost single review of the game either begins or ends with read the manual. Interesting that they would go with that as a deliberate artistic choice.
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud
Oh, they're
and
not
clear.
letting me jump.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you
I
come
do
with
also,
me?
honestly.
We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Okay, so this is like the Buffy the Vampire
This
Slayer
corridor
episode
is
where
for
like
patients.
Buffy was
Most
never
of
the
them aren't
Vampire
here
Slayer,
right now. Jack took them
but
out for a fishing trip.
then she decides
Except
that
for the
she's
ones
gonna
who
be the
are
Vampire Slayer,
particularly
but it's
vulnerable,
implied that
of
maybe
course.
it's a continuing delusion of hers, and it's just kind of like doesn't really quite earn it, but it felt like a whole thing when I watched it the first time. I believe that this is the part that made me feel the ickiest so far. Okay, so am I guessing, and would it be proper to throw up like CWs for gaslighting? Because I kind of feel like that's going to be a thing. I mean, it's got all the signposts, right? Like, here's the section of the game where we say that the reality that you've been playing up to so far is just a delusion in your head. CWs for gaslighting and institutionalization, yes.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating
I imagine
artists.
that this is going to be probably Bupkis at best. Emerson, Wake, and Palmer? Is there a
I
Palmer?
bet you do.
Oh my
Splendid,
God.
Alan.
They
I honestly
dropped that
believe we can
joke?
get
They
this thing
didn't
under
pick it up?
control if we work together.
Oh, you are... Remedy,
way,
what the
Alan.
fuck? The joke was right there. How could you not? I'm just gonna break into these people's rooms. The part where Willow becomes the witch Joker because her girlfriend got fridged was very funny though. It was that whole like honestly as much as I enjoyed
Now, Alan, from
Willow
past
having a witch
experience with
girlfriend,
you,
like,
I know I
they-
need to
they
get
really
right
should have
into the
stopped
heart of
Buffy
the
at
matter
season
as
3.
quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying.
I read some of the
But
recent
under the influence of
Buffy
the drug
new
he had
season
given me,
comics,
I
and
had
there's
faith
some
not to
true
believe his
garbage.
words.
I can't imagine it went anywhere good. I mean, I'm not gonna play like I didn't enjoy Buffy, that I didn't watch it and make time in my schedule to actually sit down with it every week, but like, it's
Your delusions are just
not
a manifestation
aged
of your
well.
subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too
Wait,
painful
what?
truth.
Wait,
Unless
what?
we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy?
Okay, so
You're a skeptic.
that's not a bar that I would have set.
Know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Joss Whedon wrote, well, why should I be shocked? I'm not. I can't be, honestly. I guess I'm surprised that Joss would lower himself to write for comics, but In tenebras cadere. The Cauldron Lake Lodge, 1912. I know it means in shadows something, but I don't know what that means. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated TZ, in memory of a dear friend and poet. He's written a lot of comics. Yeah, I should have said that when we were doing the presumptive CWs, but I guess I kind of felt like it was on the tin.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Can we punch this guy again?
Below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived
But
with Alice.
isn't Kitty Pryde a whole adult now? Like I thought they finally aged her up.
Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
I mean, it could be both, though. In Shadow, we're unified. Well, that doesn't sound like a... That sounds like a villain thing to say. That doesn't seem like a normal place. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
I don't imagine that this is an accurate representation of mental health care. But I do know that if I had watched this played this as a younger person, this would have like ticked all my boxes and pushed all my buttons. Excuse me?
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's right. I got you. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson.
Is this
Mr.
for real?
Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay.
Why is he...
Sorry.
Why does he have a neckbeard?
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it
Oh my
doesn't
god! You can't just dunk on your fucking patient right in front of him! What is fucking wrong with you? Oh... Okay, look, are we all... Is this all gonna be wacky mental illness? Is this gonna be... Okay, Alice, you're not wrong, but it looks like it's painted on is the thing. And I don't know if that's supposed to be a shadow, or if he's, like, covered in coal dust.
Alan, please, this way.
I don't, like, I don't know if I'm really happy with mental illness being illustrated as wackiness, because it generally isn't.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The
Like, they could do good things with them all, because it's just that they never do.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping
Also,
this up.
I did miss something from High. I do love how the more and more you
Look
get
at
in
that.
this game, the more and more
I'd
Wake's
hate to be
narration,
out there tonight.
which he wrote himself, is talking about how great he is in certain ways. I mean, Alan is very self-aggrandizing. I don't want to, like, I'm sure that all these folks have got, like, really important plot points to drop for me, but I don't want to talk to any of them.
As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
People sure hyped up the, Malk's option in Bloodlines, Malk's option in Bloodlines, which has not aged well at all. I don't imagine that it has.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm!
I hope it
Oh
wipes
shit! There's an
this
Night Springs game.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Why would you have to struggle with how to put that? That's exactly how you put that.
Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm.
They had a heavy metal band called Old Gods of Asgard. Like it's a complete statement of fact.
They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this.
I do love that it feels like the direction for Alan's performance probably was say these lines like a 6-year-old kid.
To your room and try it right. Really is for the best. Don't you think?
Do I think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the
Are you guys, are they just like quoting from The Tick?
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you.
This is just how old metalheads talk. I don't know if I know any old metalheads. Ick, is he implying that he kept that in his butt?
Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have
guys.
a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams.
Oh god.
On the brain.
There's...
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the devil.
Oh, are we gonna, is there gonna be like are we gonna have a deal where there's a hut with chickens?
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and
Tell me you never listened to death metal without telling me you've never listened to death
She
metal.
took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
Nah, that ain't bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl! Classical music, 80s and 90s mostly. I don't even want to read this out loud. This sounds awful. What the...
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp.
What is this from? Why is this here? Why have you shared this with us? Hive?
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
It pleases me that you could just break that out, like, you know, whenever you need it. Like, oh, by the way, yes, I do in fact know some Swedish death metal about cannibalism. Here we go. All right, let's. What we should try to zoop this along. Wait. We could pick up some stuff. Oh shit! Coffee thermos. Now we don't want to miss that. We do want to make sure that we get like all of the stuffs. Not the shitty 80s movie, the stuff.
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Because you didn't give me any paper? You jerk. There's no paper in my room, and it's a fake fake typewriter thing. Or something. I don't know.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing everything.
The way to convince metalheads, and in particular death metal listeners, that you know what you're talking about is to drop a reference to how you live for the sunlight sound.
She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in...
I do not know the sunlight sound, but I'm not trying to convince anybody that I am a death metal listener.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
That was some great physical acting by the actor for Alan Wake, by the way. That was amazing. Just absolutely amazing. To someone not in the know, the Sunlight Sound sounds antithetical to death metal, but to those in the know, they will understand 100% the kind of death metal you like. Is that like whatchamacallit, party balloons or whatever they're called, the ones who
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up.
Use party balloons for their name
and the work light on the balcony. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find a key. But will they understand 100 gags? Does anybody really understand 100 gags?
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
A bunch of high-profile early Swedish death metal was recorded at Sunlight Studios, and they used a very specific setup that created a buzzsaw kind of guitar sound. It's frequently replicated by throwback OSDM bands. That's kind of neat.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Is this timed? Like, are they gonna eventually be not causing a distraction? Do you think anybody who like made this game listens to death metal? They locked all the doors. We can't be just locking all the doors. That's rude. We can't start the Jenny until we get the key. God, my PlayStation is just screaming though. Oh, I can run and jump again. I believe it was the boss HM2 that gave that chainsaw kind of sound.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming.
You
I could get the key
Alan!
office wing from Sinclair.
Alan! Alan! What the fuck, okay?
Backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
I had
Wait,
to get to Hartman's office.
Did he hit her with an actual fucking hammer?
That's where he'd be keeping them.
Face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
It's really loud, you know. I feel some kind of ways about this. That's not the key to the Jenny? Also, like, if she's still flat out from getting hit in the head with a hammer like that, that's, like, probably a significant concern. I need to get the staff room.
Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
Where's the other dude? Like, I don't see the other orderly.
Children of the Elder God, scourge a light upon the dawn.
Oh, that's a picture of me.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Well, that's a bit of a quick reveal.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't believe right.
Bandit Queen Bandit, how you doing? Alan the Wake? Alan less than Jake?
Can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more.
I'm glad to hear you're doing good.
The parties, he's so angry all the time.
It is always lovely to hear.
Do you mean with you?
No.
Alan likes to bake. I wonder, do you think Alan has the patience to bake? He doesn't strike me as a patient man.
I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But
You know that Alan would just turn off the lights.
Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated.
Alan does have that constant, like, semi-constipated face that might indicate stomach troubles.
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on.
Cause I've never actually been involved in, like, professional mental health, as in the capacity of a patient. But, like, do they just interview people that you know, people in your life, to, like, get more stuff?
Just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but doctor,
That just seems
you need to be careful.
weird.
He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Me listening to this interview wondering why he hasn't diagnosed her with Capgras syndrome. I do not know what that is. I'm going to check that. It's the most prevalent delusional misidentification syndrome is characterized as a delusion of doubles. Patients falsely believe that an identical person has replaced a person close to him or her. Oh, I'm glad that you stopped in to say hi, but please do get yourself some... Thank you so much. Please get yourself some good rest. We love you too, and we hope that you are being safe. We hope that you are safe and are being well. I feel like that's the phrasing that I want. But thank you so much.
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Barry?
Oh, it's Barry.
Ow!
Hey, Barry.
Time.
Barry.
Were
Man,
you
I'm glad to
just
see you.
locked in here?
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much.
How does that...
I'm
What?
obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's
Why
a
would
harsh
you-
punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
I have so many fucking questions.
These were all the pages I had on.
I mean,
and more.
I realize that Alan's writing this, and he's not a very good writer, but like, none of this shit makes sense.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
In the face!
Ah,
I will shoot you in the face!
really, Wake. Come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Alan's just gonna shoot this guy.
Listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh, he says, got a close family member currently in the psych ward, and their highly manipulative partner was saying all the same stuff. Oh.
I had to find a way out.
See, it's stuff like that that makes me, like, wonder whether or not it was a good or bad thing that I never got any mental health care when I was younger. Because on one hand, it's like I could have definitely used it, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, I don't know, because it all sounds pretty shady.
I'd like to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
I need a flashlight. Alan? Is there a flashlight? I feel like we would like a flashlight now. Oh, the Jenny! But we can't do the Jenny without a key. It does depend, and what that means is every now and then you'd stumble on someone with some sense. It just seems like such a roll of the dice. I don't know, I mean, like... I don't know if anything could have helped less than doing nothing, but... Oh shit! Okay. Oh god! We're getting the shit kicked out of us with lamps. We're gonna die. I mean, in the game sense, not like in any kind of, you know. You know what? I'm kind of happy that we got killed by upholstery. That's funny. Having been a professional and also having been in the psych ward myself, even if only for one day on observation. can't believe that they're gonna make us do the quick time event, or well, the slow time event, like every time we fuck up. Oh. Oh, it stops. Oh, I gotta get down there before it... Okay, okay, I got it. Or not? Okay, maybe? Shit, is it back on again? Fudge. Okay, so this is... I need to figure out where I'm going, and then I can... Please don't. Oh wait, did I... That's a checkpoint, so I guess I was going here. I think the best thing that my psych lectures kept repeating is all this stuff is done on affluent whites in the United States, and then is generalized to the world. I mean, I was in the United States, and I am white. I don't know if affluent, even comfortably affluent, well no, comfortably affluent we could probably say, depending on what our comparison is. Is this a statue of two bears fucking? The most ready population for testing is university students.
Most of us have felt the shadows. A shiver down your back. Through the corner of your mind.
We got a trophy. We got boob tube.
But take a wrong turn. Board the wrong bus. Wonder where you are when you wake up. And you will find yourself in a small town. Night Springs. Tonight's episode, the Doomed Samaritan. Sometimes, even the simplest things will...
Why is this not giving us the subtitles?
Consider. You get in a car and leave a life behind. Easy. Not tonight.
I cannot hear what this is saying, game, so I need you to give me the subtitles.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an accident.
I love that we could just stop during our dramatic chase just to watch TV.
It was me on the road. Wait. Tell him to watch out for the truck. Watch out for the truck.
My God, Mark?
Oh, God. Oh, please. God, no. Linda.
Thanks for riding.
What the fuck?
So glad to be in this place.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an
It's a very
accident.
short time loop. Now, what would be funny is if they just kept on playing this on
Oh,
loop.
no, Linda. Oh, no. It was me on the road. Wait. Tell him to watch out for the truck. Watch out for the truck.
My God, Mark?
Oh my God, Mark? Oh. I think they should have just looped it the entire time you sat here.
Many roads are dangerous, but none more so than the one that leads away from Night Springs.
Alright, they're not letting us... Oh wait, we can jump. Okay. For a second there, they weren't letting us jump. Oh, it's one of those balls from Elden Ring. Oh shit! Fuck me. Okay. It's actually one of those balls from Elden Ring because it fucked my shit up. Oh, is it gonna come back and we gotta bait it into opening the door for us? Come on, baby. Come on. I got your number. Who's a clever bitch? Okay. Don't taunt the happy fun ball. Just run away. That was perfect. I should have died. That would be the only way to make that better, is if I had died. Why did I taunt the happy fun ball? Honestly, though.
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
You know, I kinda sorta appreciate the fact that the game, like, set up this fairly intense, like, discussion on mental illness, and then just completely turned around 180 and was like, you know what, we can't. We do not have the capacity to give that the play that it needs, so we're gonna say that didn't happen, basically. Because honestly, I don't know if I would have been really pleased with having to do like an entire segment that was set up around the conceit that the game had put forward. I'm just looking for a thermos, okay? Al, I'll get there in a... Wait, no, I'm Al. Okay, Barry, I'll get there in a second. I just want to make sure that they haven't hidden thermos on us, okay? Okay, buddy? Cheers. Alright. I see they were chicken shit.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh, a hedge maze, you say?
Take this,
Do you mean
Al.
like in Stephen King's famous book, It?
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al!
That is, in fact, a spooky house. That is a house that is filled with spookiness. Oh my god. Yo though. Your health will slowly recharge if you can avoid taking damage. Shit. Was there anything that we picked up? Cause they don't, like, the pickups don't get checkpointed. I thought there was maybe a manuscript page? Was it just a thing to read? You do not. Oh my god. Lauren Miller is Thomas Zane's girlfriend.
You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
I do like that the form of the story, being a game that necessary, is a string of set pieces that is loose narration tearing them together, that there's just the weakest narrative justification for anything, but the fact that this is then posited to be the work of an author means that he wrote a novel where antagonists are introduced and killed off in the same chapter, and nothing means anything.
Oh, God!
Yes. Yes! Not only is he an author, but he's apparently a famous author, like, respected, enough to get, like, book signings and shit. And cardboard cutouts? Like, even King manages to, like, hold on to his antagonists through most of the book. Wait, where's the fucking hedge maze? Alan Wake is like the hackiest of hacks. He's so hacky, even hippies wouldn't play with him. Oh god! So, why though? We're gonna... Don't trust Emil. Who's Emil? Who the fuck is Emil? We haven't met any Emils, have we? Maybe we have. Oh shit, it's a maze! I should have been going left the whole time. That's the way that you always get out of mazes, you follow the left wall. Well, I feel fucking silly now. Oh, is that his name? I thought he was Hartman. Also, why would they tell us not to trust Emil now? Like, we've been known that he was evil because he told us that he was evil. Like, he just pulled it right out there. This is another cut off the limb situation. Emil Hartman. Oh, but maybe they're warning us about Emil from Nier Automata. Because Emil's prices are for shit. Oh fuck. I don't know who we are. Oh shit. Oh buddy. Oh buddy. Hey, I don't like you. Yeah, I need you to die, because you are very large. And played by John Goodman. You weren't very good in King Ralph! Oh, Jesus. Fuck me. Oh god, we've only got 2 bullets. Well, we're fucked. We are officially fucked. I don't like that for us. Oh god, it's a manuscript page. No, I just want the manuscript page. Don't kill me. Damn it. They probably should have built on his Alan imagining it before killing him off. Well, that's like the thing, and that kind of ties back to what Hive was saying, is that like, yeah, you just got like these set pieces where like Emil's the bad guy for this chapter, but the chapters are only so long, so gotta kind of hustle it along to keep the game moving. But like, you've got that whole idea of like, is Alan actually sick? There's a lot of meat on those bones, and they could have done a lot with that. Probably not very well, because it's a video game company handling mental illness, and just from the setup that we saw, it didn't look really great. But like, they could have played with that, and that would have made the rest of this make, you know, more sense. Like, why would you warn us about a meal? Well, you would warn us because we might still be wondering question marks as to whether or not, you know, this is for real. But then you end up with like a padded out chapter, and players start to get bored, and the best ending is that Alan is handing his manuscript in to Barry after writing nonstop for 2 weeks because he needed to get something out or die. In Irrelevance, also his wife divorced us. I mean, you know, that would be, I would find that to be a pretty good ending, honestly. We are at the hour point, so I am going to put a quick pause here so I get myself a little bit of a break, a little bit of a stretch. And we will be back with more hedge maze, and we'll probably get the shit killed out of us. It was all just a bug. Oh, are they gonna St. Elsewhere us? I mean, they probably will. I feel like we should have a board, like, where people could place their bets. Because I actually don't know how the game ends. I don't really care if we guess, or like if I get inadvertently spoiled, like it's not a big deal, but I feel like they've used these sequences like a COD car chase set piece, but there's so much this brings to them. There's so much this brings that them dropping it like a COD set piece means dropping so much potential to develop themes and like other good story narrative things. We are very much on the same page, not to make a book pun. Hirunda? Oh no! Holly! Will you run into a hedgehog in this hedge maze? Will you name the hedgehog Sonic? I will. If we do, I will. But I do want to take this break right now while I got a chance, so I'm going to do that. But I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I've said, do you think there's a fake leaf the devs gave themselves in applying and they wrote this in a stupor over a period of 2 weeks, no food, no sleep. And no cocaine. So there's that. Because, like, even Tommyknockers hangs together better than this story. I do think the game runs into issues where it's a game about a novel coming to life, but it's fashioning itself after the rhythms of supernatural TV show rather than a novel. And so it's building tiny 3-act structures constantly for itself and resolving a bunch of short-term conflicts while there's still a larger thread tying everything together. But since it's meant to be a novel that's driving the way things are taking shape, there's an inherent tension at play here. That's a really interesting point. That's something I should think about more. Because you're right, they like novels and television show story structures, they've got very different ways that they're set up. I mean, but like episodic writing isn't novellic writing, so because I was gonna say, because it could work in like the way Lovecraft used to write, like Reanimator, where like everything's repeated every chapter because like it came out a month ago and maybe people forgot. Oh god. Hi, buddy. Alright, we saw this stuff. Like, I just, like, I don't have the gun to kill these guys constantly. When we run into John Goodman, we're kind of fucked. Like, I don't know if the expectation is that we're just supposed to get away from these dudes. It's like how there's a monster for weak stuff and then Myth Arc with like X-Files, but that's not how a story is written unless it's specifically about that rhythm of experience. There's John Goodman. Axel. Oh, good. He's dead. Wasn't there another page around here? Maybe we got it. I don't know. That's the park, so I guess we cleared everything. Well, if we didn't, we didn't. It's a revolver.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm.
Oh no! Like they made one of the mental patients into like an evil speed zombie. Oh wait, no, that's Emil. Okay. I don't mind killing you. Oh god! Birds? Wait, I got birds and asshole? That's super not fair. Can I not dodge the birds? Oh my god! Those birds tore my shit up! Ah! Ah! I'm glad that we ended up having to fight Dr. Asshole and not, like, one of the patients, because I would have felt some kind of ways about that. That would have made me sad. Not in the good way, definitely in the bad way.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
There was a conspicuous bug. Oh wait, that's just revolver ammo? I thought that was like cool shit. Oh dip! Oh dip! Oh no shit! Like we bounced him like a fucking ball! That was awesome! Oh, jeepers! Oh fuck, oh damn, oh fuck, oh damn! Take that, Dr. Evil Guy! You douche! Damn, I can't believe the way that we ragdolled him though with that fucking flare gun! That was hilarious as shit! I mean, I've had my complaints about Alan Wake. I would be lying if I said I had not, but that was, I gotta say they did it good with that one right there. That was well handled. Al, I don't know how to tell you this. By Al, I mean Barry. I killed another guy again. Is the thing. I keep killing these guys, Barry, and I feel like that's gonna be a problem. I hope you're okay with that. If you can grease some palms. Oh shit, there was a shotgun that we completely just did not pick up. Well done, me. Seriously though. How is that not end of the chapter? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! We're oh Jesus! There's so many of you! Again! Ah! So! All right, that's all right. That's we got a shotgun. I should not be having coffee. This is such a mistake. Oh, but Jesus, you were right there. Oh, jeepers! Fudge! 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 Right? Whew! Ha! Ha! That was... Didn't like any of that. That was bad. That was poorly handled on my part. But, you know, you might as well use all your ammo. Yo, I completely shined a flashlight on you. Oh, cans. Emil made Tom do it. Do it, Tom! Do it! What are you, chicken? See, if Tom had watched that old, anti-drug PSA, then he would have had the perfect comeback. He said, I'm not chicken, you're a turkey. And then he could have walked like a chicken, and then Michelangelo would have said radical dude, and then everybody would have gotten a pizza. But no. Emil caved in, and now we got like the end of the fucking world. Go, way to go. Tom? Not Emil. I really like how when you use the flare, you can't see anything. Like that's, I feel like that's great design. It's very diegetic. But also kind of like it obviates the usefulness of the flares, and I hate that for us. Wait, where the fuck am I going? Why did I even come down here? Where are my pants? I know the answer to that last one. Give me all the shotguns. I would like all the shotguns. It is... Excuse me? Alice? How did you... How are you eating this rice that it gets stuck in your nose? Like, are you just like... Really? Really though? Does it? I seem to have managed to have never had that happen.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Well, see, I'm kind of wondering how you go about eating the rice.
Don't worry about it.
That it's getting up your nose. Oh my god.
Hurry up, Barry.
Yeah, seriously though, Barry. Like, we're fucked. Oh Jesus! What, you can't just hop up like that. Way to go, Barry! You just watched me die. Okay.
Hurry up, Barry. I'm on it.
Oh god, it's John Goodman. No, John Goodman, no, I loved you in Roseanne! Okay, you were shit in King Ralph, but... I mean... anybody would be! Oh shit, Flair! Oh my god, he just like trailed me in the face! Oh, jeepers! Oh, God bless it! That's, I mean, Holly, that's pretty understandable. There's no situation where stepping in dog poop is fun. Least of all when it's in your own home. I mean, you'd figure, like, most of the time you figure you'd be safe in your own home from dog poop. Oh my, dude, you gotta nod though. Are these guys just gonna keep on coming? Shit! See, I don't know if these are like infinite spawning enemies, is the thing. But now I'm backed in a corner, so fudge. I wanted to be in bed now, grossed out, tired as hell, overstimulated from having to clean it up. Now I get to go to bed angry. I hate everything about that, Holly. I hope that at least you can draw down some of the overstimulation before you actually have to go to bed. Oh, dip? That guy just, I mean, ooh. And you don't want to stay up like a lot longer, understandably. Alright. I would have an easier time with this. I feel like if I knew if these were infinitely spawning, or if... Like, is this a deal where I just have to wait them out? Or should I... Like, is the event flag all of the enemies dying, or is the event flag 5 minutes go by? Please do, Holly. I hope that you managed to get some good sleep. I realize that might be a bit difficult in the current situation, but... Oh god! You were just sitting back there like a ninja! Fucking just... Is the door open? Oh come on! He just opened it! Oh my god! We tripped the event flag! Oh lovely! Holly, sleep well.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest.
Pleasant dreams.
You're now leaving Bright
As little
Falls.
anger
Come back
as
soon,
you can
son.
manage.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
That doesn't sound healthy, Barry. That sounds like a great way to maybe give yourself skin cancer? Oh, what? What? We didn't? Ooh! 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 No! No, come on! You can't!
I'm on it!
Oh my god! That's so unfair! I thought we... I thought we had tripped the event flag. Oh, for fuck's sakes, please! Oh god, okay, it's open, it's open, oh shit. Oh thank god! Okay, I think for real this time we beat it.
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something
I
like
don't.
that.
How do
You
I
know
feel
what?
about the
You
fact
owe
that they
me
took the
big time
cardboard
for
cutout
this.
with them?
When this is through, if we make
Like,
it, I don't
I
care
mean,
what anybody says,
you've just
I'm
had
done
this
with
section
darkness.
that's okay.
You're gonna buy me
A,
a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in
attempting
it.
and failing to set up like a pretty big emotional bit, right? And oh my god, you don't know, you're right. And then after the failed emotional bit, you've got what's actually a pretty tense action section. And it's all like
Crazy, but that's fine.
setting itself up for like kind of seriousness. And
You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable.
then
when you deal with
they
crazy
have this
stuff
like weird
this.
throwaway
It
gag
helps.
with the
This is
cutout in the back
Barry.
seat.
Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Ow. How can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Ow.
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Were they wearing seatbelts? How many car accidents does Alan get in a week? Because I kind of feel like it's a lot.
Damn it, Al, talk to me!
He gets in all the... Is he car accidents George?
The gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Good old car accidents, George.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been from a box of Lucky Charms. Or Cracker Jacks.
Didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
It's snakes!
Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
New York City? Get a rope.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm now. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al,
I love you, Barry.
Suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, there he is. I can see him down there. Hey, Barry. See, Al and Barry should hook up. Maybe that's the... Wait, his wife is named Alice. And he's Alan. And they're both Als. It's like two Als in one relationship. There's no way that was ever going to work out. You can call me Al, and I'll call you Al? It just... Barry is the least insufferable character. Without a doubt, no joke. Followed only by the living upholstery? I am a fan of the living upholstery. But these are not upholstery, by the way, but they could be. Oh my god, we are so fucked. Oh, come on. Metal shelves ain't shit. Please. I mean, okay, but like, at the end of Act 1, it's kind of annoying, you know? He seems like he could be a bit of a douche. And he is a bit of a douche. Like, he's pretty shitty to Rose. He doesn't need to be. Poor Rose, she just needs better heroes, you know? He's annoying, but he genuinely cares about Alan. And I do appreciate that. Even if they just, like, they wrote his character entirely from the Joe Pesci playbook, I can still fuck with it. He can apologize. He did. He totally did. Oh my god, we got killed by a barrel. Sometimes taking can be destroyed by indirect means. Look for opportunities to save some ammo. That does sound like a plan. Alright, we gotta go get that manuscript page. Now, I would not like to get hit in the face with the wheelbarrow, because they're pretty heavy. I want to know what the hell's going on with the feds. Because they're weird and dangerous. I mean, I realize, you know, cops, so par for the course, but... They seem, like, particularly trigger-happy. Oh, God. I'm doing some dodging here. I am, in fact, dodging like a champ.
almost crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Okay. Can I turn that light on? Is there a switch?
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
The old lights by the gate. Oh God. Oh. Why was that a checkpoint though? Is that just to help people who, like, cannot handle simple platforming, like myself? It's a Jenny. That's the speedrunner shortcut.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
But I did have a flashlight. And no batteries. Oh fuck. That's not great. Trust no one in the dark. Wait, but I was told very specifically that character is who we are in the dark. Wait, no. Wait. Is that how the line goes? History is made in the dark. Character is who we are when no one is watching. Shit, that doesn't sound right either. I have not watched The Adventures in Buckaroo Banzai in many a year now. I think I could be forgiven for forgetting the details of this seminal classic. Character is what you are in the dark. Oh, is that like actually not from Buckaroo Banzai? Oh my god! I mean, that would be at least as good as what we got. Oh fuck! Whoa! I would like to turn on that generator, but that's just not happening. We'll come back for it. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh come on! Dude, he was like hiding right behind the fucking... Come on, 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 come on! Ah! Ah, ha, 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 ha. History is made at night, character is what you are in the dark. Lord John Worf in The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. That's the line that I was remembering. But I did not realize that that Worfen was quoting somebody else, which I think is pretty neat.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
The consequences of leaping before looking are you get a free car? Cause that shit ain't happened to me. I would like that to be the case. Could we make that the case? I would like all my dreams to come true from leaping and not looking. Could we do that maybe? I'm assuming that we cannot. I'm feeling that the game is lying to us again. Game, why you gotta be a lying douchebag? Nobody likes douchebags.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
What the fuck? That's a weird thing to say. Why would you say that? Why would you... What damage are you assuming that Barry's gonna do with that car? What the fuck? Alan? I don't... Like, what was that even supposed to imply?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Are you God?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Okay. I mean, sure, why not? Oh god! I thought it was a page! Oh god, you gotta fucking do the fuck, oh god damn it. I don't know Returnal. Is it good? They look like pages! This is so not fair! Oh god, we are fucked. I guess we're just gonna have to ope this one. I wonder if that hunter would show up if we hadn't stepped on a trap. Also, he seems to have fucked off, so I'm okay with that. It uses the imagery of an astronaut as a motif. I appreciate games that can swing a motif and stick with it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into this building, and I would like you to not go. Thank you. Oh shit, gun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. But what are the Taken? Like, are they people? Are we killing actual people? Is the thing I would like to know. Because it seems in some cases we are, and that would make us a mass murderer, is the thing. Which, you know, even by video game standards, is usually something that you want to avoid being. I say it's very good, but I saw Jacob Geller's video on it, and I'm sold on it and have yet to play it. Okay. So, basically, you got the skinny from somebody whose opinion you trust, and you're down good with that? I mean, that seems like as good a reason as any to pick up a game. I mean, it's why I picked up Toulouse 2, and it's why I only give some degree of credence to Sophie from Mars Opinions. Generally not her opinions on video games. Because was that ever a mistake? I feel like other things are maybe a bit of a safer run. not running into the rock, Alan! Not into the rock, okay? Oh, Jesus, oh, fuck, oh, Jesus, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, damn, oh, damn, oh, damn. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was terrible. That was so bad. How do we want to swing that one? Okay. That was really bad. Returnal's a game that Floppy enjoyed quite a bit. That's a good recommendation. Floppy's got a good head on his shoulders. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, look, just don't. Oh, jeepers! I'm getting flanked. I have to remember that Floppy does also use it pronouns. So I'm trying to get those mixed in. It was on PS Plus, but I was waiting for it to be cheap on Steam. I might just play it and skip the purchase. I mean, is it currently on PS Plus? I mean, it's not on the J side, but it kind of seems to me like, yeah, why? Oh, for fuck's sakes! Oh, jeepers! Okay, there's two of them. I feel like okay, we can't go up that hill because it's... I feel like we want to save the flare for that, like, that last chunk into the light, because we get jumped by like 4 guys from the front. Returnal's a game with a middle-aged or older woman protagonist with aesthetics based on various sci-fi horror movies. That sounds pretty cool. I have definitely been looking for more games with lady protags. It could be something that I can at least keep on my list. Y'all, I need you just now. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Let's switch B. Do the zigzag. As soon as we see the guys shoot up here. Okay, now is when we put the flare. Flare goes down. And we run to the light. Nice. It was a while ago. Oh, it's a PS5 exclusive. Okay, okay. Well, that puts things in a completely different perspective. And the perspective is that we won't be playing that.
There was no sight of the driver.
At least not anytime soon. Not until I can get all the LBP DLC on PS5. Hey, who knows? I could win the lotto. I am a remarkably lucky girl.
Here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please!
Okay, do we know anybody named Danny?
No, don't! I'm sorry!
Okay, look, sir, I will help you in a moment. I don't think you're Barry. Oh wait, wasn't there a guy who was like released from jail and he had a fight from Danny? We learned about that in a radio broadcast in the last episode. But at the very least, we could say it's not Barry. There was some trouble down at the old McGillicuddy farm. Danny had come back and was mean as a bear. Mean as a bar?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see.
Sorry.
They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best.
Oh shit! Like this is the Bloodstain sticker from LBP.
Who wrote this crap anyway?
Same spatter effect. Returnal steals from LBP. I think it's not, honestly, but it does look very reminiscent. I think the LBP one is cut off the top a little bit more. Oh no! Guy from the jail who was being left in the dark for no reason. We hardly knew ye.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me.
I mean, if you're gonna have, if you got one last breath in your lungs, you might as well use it to insult God, especially when God is a hack writer.
This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost
Listen, Sutter Kane was a way better writer than you are, buddy.
Next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Me and the captain. We'll make it happen. Wait, I forgot how I got in this room. That's... Isco, are you okay? Like, this door should... Thank you. Alright, and that's living dead guy. Okay. Can I call a friend? Regis Philbin, can I call a friend? Regis is very dead. He's been dead a long time. Wait, is he? He is. He must be. Oh my god! No they're not. You're 100% right, but like... From whence?
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Wait, was that Danny? But yeah, that was just like a random mook, though. They didn't even bother to give him a nifty skin.
The front door was locked.
It's all fucking glass, Ellen. It's all fucking glass. Why don't you just break it? What the hell, Ellen?
Was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
The elements of the game that have to be, like, game are just kind of a lot sometimes. I'm not sure it makes sense to shoot them until the darkness is removed by your flashlight. Oh. Well, that's kind of an important thing to know.
Barry wasn't up here. He was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Alan, don't be such a shit. Just because you wrote Barry to be your comic relief, because you are a douchebag, you don't also have to shit on him? Coffee thermos. Thermos me up, motherfucker. Okay, Alan, you wanna just kind of go in a roughly straight line? I know this is hard for you, seeing as you're a writer and all. Oh, for fuck's sakes, there's a lot of you. Oh wait, the car's dead? Why did the car die so fast? That was too fast for the car to die. I want my car back. I want to run people over. Okay, this is going poorly. And by poorly, I mean we're getting our asses kicked. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for that secret cache. And I see what you mean about, like, waiting for the darkness to be obliterated from their bodies, but also, the other dudes are trying to kill me, so... I do not know why I did not dodge there. Oh shit! Oh my god! There are so many more of you! What the fuck? Well, I guess fuck that cache. Also fuck us, because we don't got a car no more. And these chav motherfuckers are gonna kill the shit out of us. Oh god! Oh, we lemmings them!
Distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Okay, that was not... I mean, I do appreciate the fact that they, like, jumped after me.
For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him.
I
After all,
fucking hate Alan sometimes.
Barry was Barry.
Alan, why do you gotta be such a douchebag? Like, you can't even write yourself to be a decent human being. Does that not speak volumes? I'm gonna give you a... But Alan was Alan. Seriously though. Alan just can't not be an asshole? I don't know why he has such issues with this. Wait, what the fuck am I hitting? Are you... I guess? What if he's a decent human being, but he writes himself as a jerk because that's his self-image? As a result, he becomes a jerk because of his of lake powers. Maybe? I guess? I don't, like... I mean, okay, you may not be wrong, and people do have awful self-images of themselves, speaking from experience. And I suppose if the lake powers is juicing you up, then, you know, yeah, but I don't really feel like we need to give Alan that many fair shakes. I don't know if he really deserves a fair shake. Oh shit, we lost a door. The door is ajar. The door is ajar. Oh shit! Wall! Okay, there goes our trunk. And by trunk, I mean hood. And by trunk, I also mean boot. Hey! Wait, what the fuck? Where's the road out of here? Now that the Queen is dead, is it no longer the Queen's English? Is it now the King's English? Do we have to say, like, don't you speak the King's English? I mean, we don't have to say anything, but... I don't see why they get the English. It doesn't seem fair, but... I ran into some stuff, because I don't know where I'm going. Do you speak the English of my oppressors? Unfortunately, I guess. I mean, probably not in the fashion that they would like. For all the good that does anybody. Okay, this section was neat, and we did get a trophy for running people over, which I appreciate, but, okay, I see what's going on here. I would rather not speak the English of your oppressors. If I had anything to say about it. Okay, this looks bad. This seems like it's not good. This seems like a whole lot of bullshit, honestly, to me. I'm going with bullshit. Can we, like... What happened to the steam engine? It just fucked off. What the fuck? And that dude's running away. Good for him. He's smart. We did get a checkpoint at least, so... Oh, can we go in the windmill? Can we tilt at windmills? No, apparently not. Hi, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. It's a pleasure to have you as always. I hope you and Hirunde as well. I hope that both of you sleep very well, have only pleasant dreams. No Alan Wake dreams. I think that would be for the best. I don't imagine that those would leave you feeling very well rested.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Al! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
What the fuck?
God damn.
What the fuck? Did we just summon Shadow Rockers?
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson. Shut up and shoot!
I don't want to shoot anybody, actually.
We have to fight them all! I can set off Hey, Al! You notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This is sad! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Oh shit! This is a lot. And I'm loving it, but it's also kind of a lot. Oh shit, we got shotguns. Oh shit! Fuck, 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 fuck! What the hell have I got? What is this?
Please, please, please!
Do we just have to survive the song? Because that would make a lot of sense. I think we killed everybody. Oh, except for these guys. Oh shit! This is pretty badass though. I could see this being the high point of somebody's life. Oh damn it! Oh no, that sucked. I really wanted to get that whole sequence done in one bit.
Oh no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't fuck around with picking shit up. But also, like, it seems like that's a good idea. Oh god. Gosh darn it. Come on now. We can get this.
Oh no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Oh god, damn.
Oh, look, my friend, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
I'm glad Barry's having a good time though. Like, that seems pretty cool. I feel like we should definitely support Barry's joy. You turned off the lights again, Barry. I need you to turn those on again. Oh God. Did we die? We fell off the stage. Oh shit! What the fuck? Did we defend the stage? Like, did that work? I guess so.
That was awesome!
Us!
Right Falls, rock and roll.
Base Perfect, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope that life is treating you very kindly. You came in at an opportune moment. Maybe, depending on how much of the light show that you got to see. We are just making our way through the wake. This whole game has just been a little bit of a lot, you know, but it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. Very big on the whole writers control reality thing, which, you know, I like writers. I don't like Alan though. Like, he's a douche. Alan's a bad writer. I think that's like the big thing. That's the big takeaway from this game that we're supposed to get.
Bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this.
Barry's got this whole thing about the cutout, and I think
as far as I got before they ambushed me.
I feel like there's like a joke that they're leading up to. Barry really wants to hook up with Alan, and honestly, they're perfect for each other. Base, if that's not a mood, I would write many nice things. I would put time into writing instead of just like doing it all in my head.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long.
Alan is it's all about, the game's all about him saving his wife, but honestly it's all about him and Barry.
I'm just staying here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Dude, can we just go in? Fair enough.
Wow.
Find a way through the barn.
Did that thing out? They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Oh damn! Alan was writing for Night Springs?
Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
Should we join Mr.
So is life treating you pretty good, Base? I'm hoping that it's not giving you any crap. At least not any more crap than I guess life is giving everybody. I mean, I would like it to be less, but
Who's that? You don't know him. What are you new? He's the guy
Been trying to find work for the past 3 years, but I got a pile of rejection letters. I hate that. I fucking hate that. I spent most of from March 2020 to I don't know, maybe like November last year. Most of that time was unemployed. Or underemployed? Like, mixtures of both, and they really sucked. I think this current job is the longest I've stayed in a job since I left teaching. But the job search is just I do not love it. On the upside, I got about 9 to 10 novels. I'm sorry, I just did the head tilt like a dog or a squirrel who's heard something important that she did not quite understand. 9 to 10 novels written. That are queer normative sci-fi novels in various stages of revision, and I got signed on by a small publisher out of Canada. Okay, every word in that sentence is fucking solid gold. I love everything in that sentence, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around, like, 9 to 10 actual, like, books. Like, actual novels. Even if you don't mean like Stephen King at his most not reined in by an editor, I wrote an actual a brick-sized novel. Even if you just mean like a novel size, 9 to 10 is that's a very big and impressive number, and I am very small but very impressed. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm super glad that you've gotten picked up, that you're gonna see your works in print. I am super duper glad that they're queer normative, because we need lots more of that. Sci-fi is not always my jam, but it's not never my jam. And I am currently enjoying the heck out of This Is How You Lose the Time War. So when it is my jam, it's very jammy. I don't know if very jammy is the way that I wanted to say that. 2 of them are short story collaborations, and 1 is a novella, but for the most part, yes. That is so fucking cool. Like, honestly, no hyperbole, that's pretty goddamn fucking cool. I love to see folks getting their creative stuff going. Like, actually being able to get out what's in their heads. So, yeah, no, I'm not...
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
What spurred it in the first place? I mean, I would like to know, yes. I don't know enough to guess. So I'm gonna have to ask you to just inform me. Oh, damn. Love that. Love that. Love every word of that. It's good to have shit turned to good purpose. '75 Ragnarok Tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Oh, come on. They didn't play... Yo, they played Detroit and they didn't play Milwaukee? I mean, they also didn't play Chicago, so I guess that's okay. But you got, like, 2 dates in California. You got New York City and Newark. 2 dates in Florida and 2 dates in LA. And by LA, I mean Louisiana, not, like, Los Angeles, which would be California. You couldn't do Summerfest? years upon years of being disappointed with the writing in video games, spite, pure spite. Hey, if that's what gets the motor turning, like if that's what gets you to take the ideas that you've got in your mind and turn them into something that's fulfilling for you, fuck yeah. Sometimes it takes a little bit of spite. And that's okay. Alright, that was like the slowest enemy reveal ever. And I'm fine with that, but... Oh shit! Okay, that was not a slow enemy reveal. Oh jeepers, oh fudge, oh jeepers, oh fudge. You know what? Just fire, Scarecrow. I did not just finish that heavy metal concert to get killed by a bunch of chavs. We do not support chavs in this house. You could take your Burberry and... wait, Burberry? Burberry? Your tracksuits. Take your tracksuits and take a hike. I know there's like a lot of classism and just shitting on young people involved with all the chav thing, but like they are dressed in the chav uniform with tracksuits, so... And now I got 3 separate storylines, one involving space mermaids. Excellent. One involving Eldritch Angels. And one involving furries, scalies, fighting off imperialism and capitalism. Now, I do want to check. Angels or angles? Because I feel like it could go either way with Eldritch stuff, you know? Like, you got these angles that man was not meant to know. What are you doing, dude? You are just, like, running all over the shop. I need you to fucking stop. How about you maybe stop running around like that? That seems like it would be pretty cool. Oh, for fuck's sakes, just die, okay? Thank you. Angels. The kind that always started with fear not. Because people are pretty fucking scared of them.
Here, Al.
I mean, they can be pretty spoopy. Depending on which ones you got. Unless they're like the cherubim. Because they're just babies with wings. Pudgy little things. I mean, unless you're playing Inomine. In which case they're angry babies with wings. It's a whole thing, but Inomine is kind of... I think it's French, so... You know, there's that. Oh, jeepers. There are many of you. I do apologize. I will catch chat in, like, a sec. And by chat, I mean you, Case. I just gotta make sure that these things don't kill the fuck out of me. Oh, jeepers. Okay, look, no, though. I'm gonna go with no. Oh gosh, please, ramble away. God, I ramble so much, so it's like, I would be, very churlish. I would be 100% of a churl. If I was like, no, don't info dump on me. I love the info dumping. Let's see. Like the Old Testament angels that were rings of fire covered with eyes, spherical monstrosities that defy classification. See, I'm a big fan of the, like the spherical mechanical, like, ringy things. I'm very big on barbed wire. I don't think many Angels were working barbed wire into their designs, but that's only because they came a couple thousand years too late. Too early. But they should have been. I mean, you got the Hellraiser right there, with the whole angels summon demons to others thing. They could be. I wasn't very impressed with the new Hellraiser's designs. I don't think they quite worked it. They were a little bit too monster, a little bit too little human. But we're updating angels to the new age, which is now. But that was in the 80s, so the new age, according to the 80s. Okay, maybe shotgun. Maybe also I'm dying. Oops! I'm also quite squeamish, so I'm not a fan of perfect gore and balance. You know what? That is certainly fair. Thankfully, Alan Wake is... Well, it's got a lot of violence, but it doesn't have a lot of gore. But I will keep that in mind, because I'm really big on it. So sometimes, like, my goalposts for this is okay for polite conversation do tend to get a little bit skewed, but I've gotten a lot better. So there's that. But I will keep that in the back of my mind. And yet, I love Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, so take that how you will. Well, like, I never played Doom Eternal, so I can't speak to that, but I do kind of feel like... in a lot of the actual, like, the fighting, as far as gore goes, like, it's almost moving too quickly. You do get the glory kills, which is a thing, but, like, it doesn't linger on it. But I'm thinking more in the vein of gore and not violence, and it is incredibly violent. I'm wondering if I could just get this car out of the way. Okay. Car is out of the way. We did bodge. We did dodge. But, like... Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fudge! Oh fudge! Okay. Thank dogs! Whew!
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh,
Alright, Moonshine.
If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them.
That was really close.
Online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
One thing I have to say in Alan Wake's favor, like, except for the second episode, because the second episode honestly is pure D bullshit. Like, they don't give you enough stuff to get through it. The gaps between the save spots are really too far. You get mobbed by a lot of enemies, and it's like really quite difficult to just manage. And it's weird that that's the second episode. But aside from that, while like the overall pacing of the game feels very up and down, they do manage in the action set piece sequences. I feel like they do a pretty good job of like pushing it right up to the moment where you feel engaged in the fighting. It feels quite tense, but like it wraps up just at the right moment where you feel like, wow, that was really close and I did it, instead of just either A, getting really bogged down and having everything just kind of sponge up, or like B, having too much of a gap between that point and the safe point where it just deflates all of that tension. Oops, all lesbians. We love that. We love to see it. Not enough lesbians, honestly. All stripes, all formats, all flavors. We're here for the lesbians. Which, I mean, makes sense but it's good they give you a chance to breathe, yes. And I found that, like, quite often they give you that chance to breathe, like, right at the climax. It's really surprisingly good pacing. I noticed that was something with Control. As much as I really liked a lot of Control, but I did find a lot of the combat to be just bullshit. Just very, very unenjoyable. And part of it was, like, just the actual scheme of how you engaged with the game as a player, but, like, a lot of it was just, like, there was so much, and it just never felt like it ended, and so you would kind of hunker down in a spot and, like, kite out a couple of enemies and deal with them, and then hunker back down in a spot and then deal with another couple of enemies, and then it would just take so long to finish off, to, like, clear out an area that you would use for the next base of operations. I've been trying to add more non-binary and trans characters to my story, so I purposely tried to break out beta and sensitivity readers that are trans and non-binary. I think I'm like reading things twice to cover my weak points. Okay. Sorry, like I kind of had like two different pieces there, so let me get one piece out of the way. And this isn't a strong knock because everybody does the same thing, even me. But we do have an ableism policy. It's very much like the one in the wine cellar. So, yeah, got it. So that part's the part that's the not good, but not a spanking. But I'm really glad to hear about the beta and sensitivity readers, because I feel like a lot of writers don't use them. So, and you kind of get something promoted as like, oh hey, here's this thing that's like for trans folks, or like covers, you know, X marginalized group, and then you actually get to it and it's like, did anybody in X marginalized group actually read this fucking story? Because it's a mess. Although the worst for that is something I read that was written like before I feel like sensitivity readers were really a thing. So it's hard to hold against it, but also it's like it handles it really badly. Like really badly. Even if they do it's after the fact and they don't change anything despite how flexible writing can be. You know, I've heard about that, how like folks will like they'll put out the calls so that they can say that it was like peer reviewed, but they don't actually implement any of the changes that were recommended. But then they can go out and they can be like, oh, but I totally had this, you know, this story was like totally written by somebody in the group that I'm writing about, so like everything's all good. And it's like, but is it though? Is it really? But it does do my heart good to like to know that at least there are writers that are kind of putting that into work and are.
Regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night.
Why are words so hard? I know why words are so hard because like we're getting towards the end of the stream and brain meets are no longer brain meeting.
Boys, How busy are
Doing the
you?
due diligence is
Deerfest
not the
almost
phrase
here,
that I
isn't it?
want, but it does
Bet that
convey
keeps
the
you in
meaning
business.
that I'm going for.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other
If you're
stuff.
interested in beta
Like
reading,
which
I'd be more than
concerns
happy
an
to get your
ongoing
input.
investigation. We can talk
It's
about
one of
that.
those things where I would love to do, but I would definitely
saying, you know,
need to sit down and figure out if I've got spoons to do that, because I don't want to promise something that I wouldn't be able to pay off
You
on.
tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year.
But definitely let me put it
Fighting,
in the
public
noodle.
disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be
See,
even
they
more
say
drunk.
that this
At least
story
they
is
start
in
earlier and
Washington,
younger.
but I do not
Oh,
know
it's
how this is
definitely
not in
just you,
Wisconsin.
Pat, but
They've got a
definite, Pat.
deer fest,
Hey,
they've got
I'm talking here,
problems with
Thornton.
drinking.
Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
I don't appreciate that
thing,
Mr.
Pat.
Main here is a
Yeah,
fan of
sure
the
thing,
cops,
Pat.
but I realize it's a thing in stories. I don't know if, like, you have to listen to all those radio broadcasts, like, to get the trophy. I mean, they're interesting to listen to in general, but it's always one of the... It's a thing I had more with Control than this game, at least. Control's got, like, all this really neat world building, but it's all in, like, notes that you find in the game, and there's a ton of it. So to do it on stream, and I spent so much time reading, and it was like, it's all really cool, but my throat was absolutely shot. I was exhausted just from that. It was like, I kind of wish that I had played Control for myself first instead of doing it on stream, so I could have kind of streamlined it a little bit.
Two burned out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
I tell folks when we talk about, like, RPGs, like tabletop RPGs, is I was always a fluff girl. Like, I loved RPG rule books. I would sit down and I would read them for like hours. I would never play the games, and I would skip over all the rule sections because I just was not interested. But like the actual, like the fluff, the world building, oh my god, I loved it. I was there for it. Okay, I don't know if we can actually kill this thing. Oh, this is the second Killdozer in this frickin' game. They love them some Killdozer. They're big fans. Also, I appreciate the fact that you pulled out Killdozer, like, right off the jump. Because I kind of feel like the percentage of people who just know Killdozer is probably precipitously dropping every year. Did we do the thing? Because I think it went through the gate. Is it stuck? I mean, you know, fair. Not incorrect. Wait, did we break it? Oh shit, did we break it? Door's stuck! I don't think it's supposed to happen like this. I think it got hung up on the geometry. Oh my fucking god, we broke the game. Maybe? It's really hard to tell. it's not just a typewriter. What does that even mean? Because the Chicago typewriter was not chainsaw. Well, see, the problem is that I feel like we're supposed to get these gates open, and that I think that this truck was instrumental in doing that. So if it's stuck, then we're stuck. If you're cold, they're cold. Set them on fire. Oh my god. This can't be for real. There's gotta be some trick. I don't think there's any trick though. I'm not seeing anything else that we're supposed to interact with. Wait, but are we? I'm honestly not sure. Cause like, when you've got the Shadow Bulldozer, and you don't have to fight the Shadow Bulldozer. Oh shit, okay, you know what? I will totally eat shit on that. I was 100% wrong. But also, that was... What the fuck? I mean, I'll take it as a W. Don't get me wrong. I didn't think it was gonna work like that either! I am so confused. Now this guy can talk, so he's load-bearing. Talking enemies are always load-bearing enemies. Are you gonna open now? Do I have to parkour? Alan is pretty famously not a parkour. It was really nice talking to you, Vase. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Good luck with all your writing. If I do feel like beta reading is a thing that I could do well for you, then I will definitely be in touch. I mean, I'll be in touch anyways, but, like, you'll be the first to know? That makes sense. I'm gonna do my best. I got work tomorrow, but that's okay. We're gonna find a way through that. It's one of those deals where it's like, it's something I'm actually interested in doing. Like, it sounds really cool. It sounds like it would be a help. But mostly like, can I? Because there's so much going on right now. But the best of days to you, or well, maybe nights. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but yes. Alan, honey, I just need you to put the key in the lock.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
How'd you get inside? It's chained
go,
from the outside. Wait, what the fuck? Is Barry a magician? Barry's totally a magician. Alright, I'm gonna try to open this gate and then get us to the next checkpoint?
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field.
I would imagine that the farm is the next checkpoint.
This farm is a
And then
crazy
we're gonna be able
place
to wrap
for
things
crazy
up.
people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on.
Let's do it! Alright, well, this was a checkpoint that was activated, so I think if we wrap the stream here, we could because I don't know how big the Anderson house section is going to be. I feel like it could be like last time where we kept on thinking we were at the cusp of the end of the chapter, and then there was just like more stuff to do. So we're not going to do that this time. What we are going to do is to wrap things up. I had a wonderful evening tonight. This was a really fun stream. I got some stuff done on my extra day off, which was always nice. Yeah. We go into work tomorrow, and that'll be okay, somehow. But that does pretty much do it, I think, for this go about. I will ask, as always, in case like somebody's watching on VOD, but I will ask, as always, to please be taking care of yourselves out there. Make sure that you're getting enough water. Try to get at least one meal in a day. Even if it's like quote-unquote garbage, eat something. If you're on medications, try to get those medications as close to schedule as possible, but importantly, remember that you're not alone. There are a lot of people out there who want you to be well, who want you to be safe and happy and healthy, and I'm one of those people, but I am only one of those people. I'm not the only one. But that does pretty much do it for us here this go about. So, from me, Bisco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.